Yo, 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 it's Misha Dex and
Your boy, Keymon.
okay, that was like annoyingly longer than before. Like, why?
Oh man, new month. Who this?
Hold on. Come on, two chains. We got two
Oh
chains.
nah.
You remember you see that's you need to stop drinking because you told me I could have one of them chains and you did not give it to me.
Nah, you don't want they make your neck itch. You don't want this
It's fake.
one.
I
All
can't
my
wear it.
stuff is fake. Everything's fake.
Oh,
From my
oh.
hat, jeans, all that, all of it, fake,
You might as well
fake,
just get a
fake, fake.
wig and walk around looking like
Nah, I would
Anderson
not do
Pack.
that.
Get that
I
Bob
wouldn't do
Anderson Pack guy. Me fine.
that.
Hey, I think it's so funny how much stuff has evolved because Prince could never get away with he like the way he started. Now it's like everybody want to wear the bell bottoms. Like they'll
Yeah,
even put on
yeah,
wigs. These men in these wigs is getting diabolical. Like, can we just have a moment to reflect how much like it's a trip how stuff isn't cool and until it is like Outcast, the way Andre 3000 used to dress, and people
hmm
used to just be on their head, and now it's like just be you. I think
yeah.
we've learned to
Is
just
that part of it? Isn't that part of it?
what being you.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like what we see is that's the part that that they want to showcase.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying the backlash, right? Like men couldn't express themselves
Mm,
fashion wise without being put in a box or stigmatized as oh he's
yeah,
gay. Prince had
yeah,
all the hoes.
he did. Blouses.
He was like, yeah, keep thinking that because they all coming over here being my friend and I'm
Yeah,
taking
no,
them all
for real.
down. And then
Yeah,
it's like,
seriously.
dudes is like, oh, that's the recipe. I just,
Yeah, that's the dude that can only get away with little platform, little leprechaun shoes.
hey, but Anderson Pack is doing it. Like Andre 3000 stepped into it for a minute. I think what I'm getting at is like I can appreciate people really being their authentic self in fashion. Like I know I have my own lane that I'm in, and I love it. You know what I mean? I love it because I feel like I can't step out in my skin the way that I want to step out. Then why am I
Mm,
going? Why can't if
yeah,
I can't be
yeah.
accepted, and that's how I express myself. I recently went somewhere where I got sized up just because I didn't dress or look like nobody else in the room. But I found
Mm,
it amusing because the difference between old me and new me is, oh, you ain't found yourself yet.
mm,
When I come in and I wear certain things that are different or unique to me, I start realizing, oh, I know what's going on here. Y'all not used to a plus size woman dressing a certain way,
mm.
confidently, also outdoing you. But you also
Yeah.
haven't found yourself. And I think that's a lot of times what judgment ends up being, even bullying. It starts with people not accepting people for who they are.
It's beyond you. It's beyond
Yeah.
you. And when we can sit here and as much as we, that's why what the four agreements said, don't take anything personal. That was one of the chapters or whatnot. But it's hard. One, it's hard not to. But then two, when you really sit and reflect, like it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. And what I recently found out is that just hearing a few things and with this other person, but realizing the other person cannot handle stress well,
Mm,
so it becomes a everyone else problem because you can't handle stress. And
dang.
so with that, you start looking at the complaints different. You start looking at how they move different, and you like, yeah, okay, this is a product of you not being able to handle stress well.
It's like fire.
Yeah,
Everything in the room could be cool. One little amber
yeah,
touches down and the whole room is engulfed in it. And that's
yeah,
how negativity works. that's how, like you said, those stress levels work. Everything becomes on fire when it was cool and chilling before your uproar. And that's it, but that's the thing, the power of energy. It's the same thing on the opposite end. If you come in with this
Mm.
bright light, right, people can gravitate toward it. But I just think that I'm learning it's a lot more adults that don't know how to self-soothe
Oh
and
yeah, for sure.
operate in a space that tells them to take care of you first so that you're not projecting that energy off into other people. Um, it's just a trip to see that people aren't really lifing the way that they should.
Mhm. Hmm.
And it's hard for them to grasp themselves.
I think it's also life in the way that they should. I wouldn't say that. I would say their life in the only way that they know how.
Oh, most definitely. It's
Like,
learned
right?
behavior.
Yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, that's just where we're at in this time. And I'm not gonna say make it seem like this dark world where we're sitting in now is the root of everything because people this has been folks behaving from the jump, but
Oh yeah.
to
This don't make it easier.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's a it's a concern. Well, not necessarily a concern for me, but I'm curious to how long you want to sit in it. Like, right, sit in the negativity, the
But you
the
said it.
victims,
People
like,
only know what they know. Like if they don't have an example, if you've been in and this is where it's gonna sound like I'm being contradictory. Like people will sit in what they know because they've never seen anyone else come up out of it, right?
mhm,
So if all you know is this, I'll give you an example. I'll send a clip to you after this episode records. There was a video of an actor, the one that played Pinky on Friday,
mhm,
right? And he's turning 70. And he was sitting at the table with a bunch of other generation of black men. And they asked him, when did he become monogamous? And he said, today. And he goes on to talk about how he had to learn through asking a woman and other men like how to be a better man
mhm,
because his reasoning, I don't want to say excuse because that sounds like I'm taking away from his truth. His reasoning was because his grandfather was a slave. And so a lot of that black trauma traveled into his home. And
mhm,
an interpretation of that was that's why he didn't know how to treat a woman or be faithful or be loyal. And the young man lost it. He said, when you gonna stop using that as an excuse? And all I can hear is even though the young man didn't get a chance to go there because they clashed so bad that he ended up having to leave, I was
mhm,
like, that's the case of this young man witnessing what his mother went through. And it's
mhm,
like, how did you not witness what your mother went through and not make the decision to be a better man?
mhm,
Why are you using the excuse that your grandfather was a slave and all the things that he endured and how you inherited that? But how come you didn't inherit your mother's pain or your grandmother's pain enough to know this is not the man I want to be?
mhm.
Like you picking and choosing how you're showing up in your trauma. And this young man is like, I'm choosing to be a better man because I seen what it's
Yeah.
like. So when you said that, it made me think of that clip because it's like people will use an excuse not to heal. People
Mhm,
will use an excuse to not come up out of it. And then also um, create this narrative that it's weak to go to therapy. It's weak to
yeah.
seek healing because my daddy made it. But look at your daddy. Your daddy then died from every ailment that was related to stress, not releasing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and God knows what else. So,
Yeah. No, that's a true statement. I think because especially and obviously I can only speak for myself, but
mhm,
at this age, it's a choice. Like it really is a choice. Like I can sit here and I have a long list of trauma that I can really um bring along with me with the choices that I choose to make today.
yeah,
Right? Like I can legit step out of this house and mess around and have an excuse for
Mm.
it. That society, oh, he wasn't taught any better, or he
And you
saw
can
what
run
he
with that
saw,
narrative too.
and I can, and
Yeah.
and that's my where I'm at now. That is my golden ticket
Mm.
in terms of owing it to myself of not being I guess put in a situation or use a situation to kind of mess up what I've been asking for or what
Yeah.
I prayed about again, right?
Sabotage.
And so yeah, and so in it's a choice because it's easy. Like
It's there.
if
Everything
you
you
can
need is there.
hold or articulate a conversation, it is easy, but that's not the reward I'm going for,
Right.
right?
Because is the outcome
So
worth it? And at the end of the
yeah,
day, is the outcome worth it? And I also think a lot of times we have allowed people's perception outside of our even our own vortex, whether it's outside of our home, outside of our head, outside of our religion, just outside of us, period, um, either convolute the thought process of maybe I should be doing that. Like, or depending on if the person you're looking up to is giving you this advice and
mm,
it's crooked as hell,
mm,
like it can really impact your decision because you haven't learned to stand on your own feet.
mm.
And
But can I
oh, here we
go
go
ahead?
because you're smiling.
No,
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 I'm gonna
no,
just turn to the
because
side.
no, because as you're saying that, and me, just sharing what I shared about the desire to really um, stay faithful and
Mm,
because I owe it to them and to myself, but
here we
not
go.
not going and jump the broom yet, type of thing.
Mm,
So it's almost like I owe it to myself, but then there's still that fear of going to sign that paper, type of
right,
thing.
right, and that's a
And
lot to
and
unpack.
and I don't know. Maybe it. Um, maybe I'm rolling out the excuses I witnessed or whatever the case may be. But that's still a part of me that is that is nervous.
So let's do this. Instead of calling it excuses, let's call it extensions to your trauma. Because these
Yeah.
are these are creating these gaps, these long gaps,
Hmm.
right? Like, okay, so this is the goal, and I did everything to get here except for touch it.
Yeah.
You did the commitment, got the ring, got the home. You're doing everything around the commitment
Hmm.
outside of the last step. And
Hmm.
it's like it's not excuses, but they're extensions because you can
Yeah.
still see it. And even last week we talked about alignment, right? Like
Hmm.
there's no straight road to nothing. It's gonna be a
Exactly.
curve. So for me, I feel like it's not that you have these excuses, you're extending your reasons why and why not for the moment. And those are all linked to something else. Like we call those umbrella terms. Like there's something linked to the bigger piece. That's
Hmm.
the cover. And
Hmm.
whenever you're ready, and I don't even expect that to be something you do here, but once you're ready to actually look at each extension and what it leads back to, maybe it'll get you closer to the goal because it's
Yeah.
something causing it,
Yeah. No, for sure. For
and it's
sure. I
it's
recognize
resonating
that.
from somewhere that's deeper that maybe you've talked around it or you've talked to it through it. I mean,
Mm,
um, but we all have them.
yeah.
We all have them. We all have these extensions, not excuses. Again, I think excuses give it a negative connotation, given that we just making up a reason. But I truly believe a lot of times things are connected to other things that we haven't resolved yet. Things are
Mm,
connected to things that we haven't named yet. Like when they say there's some traumas that you haven't named, there's extensions you haven't named yet.
yeah. Yeah. No, that
Like
makes sense.
it's it's baffling to me. Like I got a call yesterday, and the call was from the my 84-year-old bestie is what I call her, Mama Shelby. I had posted a picture of me going to Galentine, and she picked up the phone and called. And I thought it was interesting because I always say the internet is not a real place. But I
Mm,
learned a life lesson yesterday. It's not a real place, but real people see you.
mm,
And she called me and she said, I tell everybody about you. We actually need to make her a guest on the show.
mm.
She's like, I've been telling everybody about you. I tell them, I say, I got this young best friend, and she's so fly. That girl knows she be dressed right. And she was like, I was looking at you on your page, and I said, where does she be coming up with these outfits? But what she didn't know is that I was having a moment, and I had even neglected to read. You know, I read the Bible every morning. I
Uh-huh.
held off on reading it, and when I finally decided to, and was breaking down what the message of the day was yesterday about not running for God, but running to God for everything, for strength and everything you need.
Mhm.
And she called and was like, "What you doing?" And it caught me off guard because I was just breaking down the Bible, and I was like,
Yeah,
"What?" But
yeah.
anyway, my point is, everybody wonders why I'm single and don't have kids, but I think it's how you come at me that makes it easier to have the conversation.
Mm,
Her conversation about it was, "You just so fly, love you, the way blah blah blah." But what she didn't do is, why you don't want to get married? You don't want no kids. Like
yeah,
asking the question as if I'm the problematic one in my case. So for you, your extension is leading to the commitment. You have the
yeah,
partner, you have the baby, the home, all the things that say Keymon is on his road to marriage. And
yeah.
then you have myself. Either the point I'm making is either way, people are going to look in and question why you ain't there yet. And then when you get there, best believe you're going to be met with a new series of questions.
For sure.
So, all that to say, why can't we just enjoy the space that we in until we get there?
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't we just get calls from Shelby
Hmm.
that no matter where we are in our journey, that it's a beautiful place and space that we hold in that moment, and be graceful because again, as much as the internet's not a real place, real people live there and they see you. And outside of that, being able to really think about what you represent and how it allows other people to look in and respect you where you are authentically.
Mm,
I think once you are ready to address those extensions, those conversations with self will be more graceful, and you won't be feeling like you're forcing yourself to reach the goal that's meant to be yours, that will be yours if when it's yours.
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
But when y'all get, no, I'm swearing.
Yeah, when we get married, it's gonna
Nah,
happen.
I support.
It's goddamn.
I think we've been down this road multiple times. Not I think, I know we've been down this road multiple times, and we don't have to go into detail. And I want to say that each time there's a different barrier that sometimes under not out of your control. Um,
Mm,
Other times you've made this choice, right? You made a choice and a decision, and then you backed out for the reasons that you chose. But I just want to make sure, as your sister, as your friend, um, that I just acknowledge that you're not afraid to continue to try it. Like I don't know if
yeah,
you give yourself that type of credit, because sometimes we hit a road and we're not going down that street no more. Like
yeah,
hell
no, for
no.
sure. Mhm. No, definitely, definitely. It's one of them things where I pat myself on the back often. But I think unconsciously, I'm still in that survival mode, right?
Mm,
And as I continue to make strides um, for the things that I want to create for the family, it it also lowers the I guess the capacity I'm willing to put in for the ceremony, right?
Right.
Like, and and I have to, be considerate of what she want and things of that nature. But it's difficult when we know that one, it doesn't
Right.
have to cost a lot, but it's still gonna cost something,
Yeah, because
right?
you're not just looking at just the union. You're looking at what comes with it. It comes with a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. And so it's a battle. It's an internal battle for sure that I'm just gonna continue to work through when it's ready to be
Yeah,
announced, it'll be
talking.
announced.
Yeah, and talk through it. Talk through it because sometimes your ears need to hear what you're saying. Like in your head is one thing, but out of your mouth is another thing. It's powerful. And the other part of
Exactly.
it is like, yeah, I know you want to give her what she wants, but there's definitely that part where it's like, well, where are we compromising? Because at the end of the day, after this wedding, we gotta eat. After this wedding, we
Yeah,
still have to pick and choose our battles wisely, and we also need to see what's bigger than the wedding, and that's
yeah,
the commitment.
yeah,
Because the
exactly.
last thing you want to do is drain the pocket, and then there's still other things that need to be worked on.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, we get there. We get there. Hey,
Listen, y'all go ahead and get there.
could I have a nickname by my name? No, I'm looking at yours. It's like Misha Dex. I need a nickname
It
to
is.
add
Your
on.
BI is silent. So I made it silent. Tell everybody your real name. That's not even your full
It's
name.
Keymon. It's Keymon.
Spell it.
I ain't about to give people my government name. They try to look me up in Social Security. They won't be able to find me. It's just this. But like
What you
Keymon
want
the
your
man, like or
okay, I'm gonna
something.
change it. I got it. It's gonna say Keymon Lil Daddy.
Oh man,
Oh the man.
I just
Keymon the scared little boy.
nah, Keymon the man.
Ooh,
Or
Keymon the
Keymon
runaway.
the I Keymon.
How about Petty Keymon?
Petty Keymon.
Like that.
Yeah. Hey, that fits too. That fits. That fits. That fits.
I'm
That
not
fits for
listen.
sure.
That is a mess. We on season 4, and you just now talking about a doggone nickname. That's crazy.
No, it just made sense because our background is just so black and white with you know,
It's
so
got a little
it
mustard
just
on
makes
yours, and
sense.
I got a little red on mine.
We
Barbara.
almost I actually like it when I talk to you in a different format or when you post um the teasers how it's like the full record player.
Hmm.
But then when we post the teasers, I think we're stacked on top of each other, right? So then we
Hmm.
don't the record player is still half of the record player versus upside down type of thing to make the
So what?
record player.
What you want? So why don't you go ahead and start designing some stuff?
No, I'm just saying. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. You design it,
yeah,
and I'm gonna run with it. Cause
yeah.
let's talk about that. One time I put the frame. He's like, "Yeah, gold frame, need
Who said that?
you. We
What I
keeping a gold
say?
frame. We keeping the gold frame."
No, because you had it around that
It was not.
one gold
Mm-mm.
frame that every black family had that Jesus
See,
frame.
these your traumas coming out. Like you just can't accept nothing without your trauma being attached. This is what I'm talking
Oh
about.
man, no, that was like a good times frame. That's
See,
what it
go
reminded
ahead.
me of.
We'll have a good time making the next one. I'm gonna back out. Season
Nope,
5.
I see
Oh.
you taking it to the heart.
No, I
I
didn't.
said I like the
It
teasers.
sound what I'm hearing
God,
is
sensitive.
you want to have a creative direction.
Yeah, She's
Listen,
going to be
if one
so
more person
defensive.
call me sensitive while laughing, I'm cutting everybody off. Everybody going. You gonna go? Everybody that called me. That's crazy. I
No,
think sensitive is
I
the new
called you
way.
sensitive because I've been called sensitive. So
You
I just found the reason to call you sensitive.
exactly. You just recycling. You just recycling
Yeah,
negativity,
yeah,
and I'm over here
yeah.
laughing at you.
Uh-huh.
I think it's time for the world to see your creativity.
The way my time is right now, shit, I barely have creativity to stand the fuck up at this
First
point.
of all, your daughter got all the creativity. That last one, I don't know what y'all
She got
meant.
her nails painted today.
Oh Jesus! What? Please tell me, how did she act? She walking around like
She's
this?
so I was getting my dogs taken care of, and Liz still had to do some work, so I told her just to bring her to the salon, and I'll get her nails painted. So she sat on me. She had her hands out like this for the lady there, and then when we got done, she was walking around like this.
I got to see a picture. I know you got a picture.
Uh, yeah, no, let's have the big picture, but then she ran in the house, was like, uh, "Mommy, mommy, mommy!" She ran in the house. I was like,
So now, guess
but
what? She gonna be wanting her nails done. So
it's
y'all
all
just
good. It's all good. I feel like it was coming anyway. I feel like I was gonna buy. I feel like when she turns 3, I was gonna buy her some polish because the way this girl be like, oh, I gotta do my makeup, sit at her little vanity, like it's crazy.
where did she get this from?
I have no idea. No
And it's
clue.
so I laughed
No
all
clue.
weekend thinking about how I missed her call, and I could not understand what
She
she
was
said.
upset.
She said, "What happened? You didn't pick up." And I was like,
Yeah.
"No, she didn't say that. What happened, Auntie Misha?
Yeah.
You didn't pick up." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I
That's
said I was
exactly.
doing laundry.
It had to fit. It had to fit. Like, yeah. So just know if you ever get a back to back dial,
It's
it's
her.
from my it's from my.
But
So
I usually am. Yeah, that was probably one of the first times that she called and I wasn't available due to, like I said, the phone was upstairs and I was
yeah,
doing laundry. I was
it's all
like, did she
good.
just say what happened? Like, am I about to explain myself?
Yeah. Am I in trouble? Like what? Like what is going on?
I need to come see her. It's been a month now. I need to come lay
This
eyes on her because
this girl has so many words, so much to say. Just
are y'all coming to see
ah,
me Wednesday?
which one's it?
The play?
Oh, no,
No,
but
that's enough. That's enough.
yeah, I
So you're
don't
not
know.
gonna bring
What
my
time is
baby?
it?
5:30.
Possibly.
I sent the information list already, but no, I was thinking
Yeah,
about how she might act. That's
yeah, and that's
fine,
yeah,
Auntie Misha. No,
yeah.
listen, it's a kids play. Bring her. They'll understand.
Where's yeah? We
Well, we'll
figure
talk
out.
about it.
Yeah,
Well, I just want to end with I know we are wrapping up Black History Month, and I have had extreme pleasure watching these videos of Black people standing up after being called the N word. And I kid you not, that has become such a guilty pleasure to be like, y'all really think we not gonna stand up and fight back? Like it was a video today I watched with these two black ladies in the store and this one lady that was non-black, and they was going back and forth, and the black ladies was just letting her say whatever, right? They was like, "That's fine, that's fine," and then she said the N word, and all bets was off.
yeah.
And the craziest thing happened. The next clip was them fighting a lady, and she was standing with a black man. That was her lover.
Oh
And they
really?
said, she called us the N word. He said, what? Are you No, he couldn't believe it. and he stepped away. Like at that point, like
You done brought this upon yourself.
and don't get me wrong, I do not condone why be negative does not condone violence. We do not. But when I tell you that has been the guiltiest pleasure of watching, it's so much crap going on, and people think that they can do certain things and not be accountable.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
That's really what it comes down to. Unfortunately, that's what it comes down
yeah. Well, I don't know what your guilty pleasure has been this February, but I just had to share. Those videos
to.
have
Just
been circulating.
guilty pleasure. Yeah, guilty pleasures. Fucking showing up.
Guilty. Yeah, like, wait a
Shit,
minute.
it's just shit. I can't even think right now. To be
It's
honest with
okay.
you.
It's
And
okay.
and then like I just have those small blocks to myself, like like on Saturdays golfing or whatever. But like that be the only time that I have to really think about like or for myself because during the week I really don't I'd be moving so much. I really don't have time to think about what needs to get done.
Got it.
Like I was supposed to text the gardener like 2 weeks ago asking if he can come get these that front yard like weeds starting to. So I gotta make sure I do it tomorrow.
We had a big maintenance done. I don't know if we remember for the party, we let everything
Yeah,
grow
yeah,
out. So they came today, but he comes every week. But we paid extra to get all the backyard cleaned up so it looks normal again.
yeah. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Well,
look at you over there
well,
yawning. We know what
I
that means.
am.
It's time to go.
It's time.
Don't. Here you go. Go start doing that. Go ahead. Do your little stupid little dance. Anyway, with that being said, why
Why
be?
be negative?
Yeah, I'm done.